feel obligated to play that non-stop. Well, we're just going to banana, wandering monster, and hit them really hard. Hello, Snugglebugs. Welcome to today's Hearthstone video. We're coming at you with a little bit of hybrid Big Beastie Hunter. We're playing some new cards. It's kind of a new build with these new cards. The Costume Singer is one of them, for sure. That allows us to help in our deck, get out some of the secrets. The secrets help us do really well. Plus, I don't believe that I've played this, correct me if I'm wrong, since the buff to Stranglethorn Heart, which could make it very useful. We're also playing Elite Tauren Chieftain. I'm sure I'll just play this so not to waste anyone's time. We're playing Elite Tauren Chieftain, and of course, Virtual World and I were talking when we were talking about the new cards, hoping that there's going to be a big beast with some lifesteal in order to help the archetype. And of course, we now have the Hollow Hound, which does play into that quite nicely. So we are playing a couple of new cards. There's a Hollow Hound here. Against Priest, I actually think not as worried, since they're not undead priests, to die. I don't want the Banjo-Saur, to be perfectly honest with you, but I'm going to go with King Crush. And I'm going to attack face just to avoid, so I can get another secret out from my deck. A little hidden meaning. Yes. So next turn, it'll allow us to Slither Spear, Hidden Meaning, and it's so early in the game, they're probably going to play all their mana, so we'll get a nice free 3-drop that way. Slither Spear, Hidden Meaning. The other upside to playing against a priest deck, actually, with this, is our Mr. Mukla here will not only burn a card, as it usually does, or should always do, but it won't actually give them some big benefits because they're going to have probably a really full hand. Thief Priest is also a deck I'm hoping to try out sometime soon. There's so many decks, so many cards that I want to play. Also just realized their Blizzard account's name is Thrall, and they're playing Priest. I mean, it's kind of funny, but I have to admit, if I made my account name a character, I'd almost feel obligated to play that non-stop. Well, we're just going to banana, wandering monster, and hit them really hard. That had to be the best secret ever. They have to deal with this Theno. I have another bunch of bananas now. They might not know I don't have many other spells, but oh, okay, see? Priest. Boom. Good job, Priest. But I was gonna say, they might think I have a bunch of other spells. I do not. I'll probably just play the Twin Bow because we have a 6 anyway, and then play our last banana on the Slither Spear to kind of keep up this aggression. It's not typically the way, like, obviously Hunter can always be aggressive. Be aggressive.
Be aggressive. Be aggressive.
But this deck does tend to go a little longer, and want to, say, get out a King Crusher too, and then Stranglethorn Heart to bring them back and smack them. Rock 'em, sock 'em, robot style. Play a minion so I can actually hit something with Bambukla? Nope. It's kind of unfortunate. We will, in that case, hit first with the Selective Breeder. Oh. Okay. Boom. We will hit them with the, this way we don't... Oh, Banjo-Saur. Nice! That should make that 8 mana, which is huge. I am all over the place. I apologize. There's so much going on. But we now have a cheap Banjo-Saur. What I was saying is, yeah, it kind of sets them up for, hopefully if you summon... Hit them with King Crush, maybe 2, and then they may heal a bit, and then you hit them with Stranglethorn Heart to hit them with, like, 2 more King Crushes. And that's kind of the huge sort of upside potential of the deck. Now, what I will say is I want to keep this, but we currently don't have a lot going on for us. Whereas I could technically put, say, Wild Seeds on the top and then trade the Heart and draw the Wild Seeds and play it. I don't know if that's really worth it, so we will take the Wild Heart. See, do I play the Mukla? It'll burn a card. I won't get the trade value because they didn't play anything, but, I mean, it's better than doing nothing. Give them a 10-10 they have to deal with this turn. Wandering Monster if they try to hit us in the face, that kind of thing. Next turn we have Banjo Sword. So what we kind of decided to do, instead of playing a super long game, is now that we got lucky with that Stheno, and I'll admit that was crazy luck, we are going to hopefully keep them low enough that the either first King Crush or the reborn King Crush is enough to eliminate them completely. Which kind of makes me wonder if, instead of Hero Power, if the Castle Kennels was better. Either way, I guess it's 2 damage. Oh, well, I guess they're just giving up. Can't really say I blame them. We kind of overwhelmed them. That Stheno had to be one of the luckiest plays. Definitely one of the luckiest plays we've ever had. Maybe let me know in the comments down below about yourself. But let's just go hop into game number 2. All right, and here it looks like we're against a Lich King. Now, I'm going to assume, don't always assume, that this is a aggressive Frost Death Knight style deck. So for that reason in particular, I ended up getting them both, but I was going to say we're keeping this Hollow Hound we didn't get to see in the first game. And just so you have a better look at it here, it is a 3/6 with Lifesteal, Rush, and Cleaves. So it can heal you for 9. And yeah, I figured they were aggressive. So we're going to try to also hold the coin in order to maybe coin one out on 5 and then play the other one on 6 if we can live that long. Hopefully hitting Meaning here is probably what I'll play to give ourselves a minion. Maybe we'll get lucky and get Stheno wouldn't necessarily be as good in this one as it was in the last game, but you know, maybe we'll get something equally lucky. Smack. Ooh. If we can even live that long. Okay. You know what though? Banana hit to take out the 1/5. That'll slow them down hopefully a tiny little bit. Takes out the 1/5, takes away the 3 attack from the Rowdy Fan. Gives us a minion they might have to deal with, whether it's just like here in their face. Yeah, okay. So really we just need to get through the one more turn, which I might just double barrel of monkeys to get some taunt. But not even holding this for the 2 damage. That's, I mean, it's kind of smart on their part, not gonna lie. But yeah, we're just gonna double barrel. And this way they are gonna get through. They're probably gonna hit us still for anywhere from the 2 from the weapon to maybe 4 or 5 damage. But I'm hoping that they have the 3 minions left by the time they're done with the less than 3 health, and we're gonna really be able to show. Okay. We're really going to be able to show at least still it's going to hit this cleave out, kill a couple of minions, heal us by 9, which, I mean, obviously is a ton of health to heal us back up by, as well as even though this minion will live, we'll then be able to follow it up with another Hollow Hound. Smack. Heal us back up by 9. Look at the... Oh, nom 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 nom. Nom 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 nom. And they also have to deal with this, which could mean more lifesteal if they have to hit it themselves, use spells on it, whatever the case may be. Okay, they're going to hit it with a rush. Yeah, go to our face, but what they maybe don't realize, like I said, second Hollow Hound will come out, hit 3 of them, smack. Let's see, this will hit us, that'll go down 29. We're going to Hollow Hound everything, not hit the Foul Egg, probably. And then this will heal us back to full. Yep. Heal, heal, heal. Very good. And again, they still technically have to deal with this. They obviously have a better way to deal with it now with the weapon. But we now have good follow-up. We're at the stage where we're going to do good and put them on the back foot. And that's going to go a long way. So the Hollow Hound, to the point with Virtual World, if you are watching, really went a long way. We were down to, what was it, 18, plus they had more, like, we not only helped us clear their board with the cleave, but that heal, baby. I shouldn't get too ahead of myself. This deck, their deck, of course, now they have a way to deal 14 damage to us in their hand, right? So we do have to make sure that we don't get a little too ahead of ourselves, but let's Selective Breeder. King Crush is fun. Muklo would give them too much damage now that they have mana. I think we're just going to take Crush, and we will Spirit Poacher. And I probably should have traded one of these before so I don't hit the 1/3. Good. Yep. Bang. It'll give them a draw, but they were probably going to have it anyway. Plus, that would have been 2 damage on their board. So, that's all good. Frostworm's Fury. Oh, that's smart. I haven't even thought of that. Didn't hit our Wild Seed, though. So this will come out. We can gain some armor ourselves. Yawns. Kind of didn't want this, because I was kind of hoping on 10 we could have surprised them. Let me trade here. Gain the armor, and then just play the Wild Seeds. Maybe I should have played the Wild Seeds first, because if I get one of the 3/1s, I probably could have double traded into a 5/5. Okay, didn't happen. But that is something you should always consider, so that was an incorrect order on my part. But luckily it didn't end up hurting us, but it could have. Draw Strike. So now they're probably going to try to clear our board, right? So they can hit us for 14 is what I would think their goal will be for next turn. Oh, that's really good. My question, I'm going to have to just King Crush and hit the 6/6, probably. This is starting to make me wonder. We could Faithful Companion and almost guaranteed to get a single Banjosaur, which could be really powerful with what beasts and stuff we have left. Yeah, it's probably better than just playing a King Crush into this. Banjosaur. We just hit, I'm thinking the 6/6 still. No reason not to hit something different. And I'm going to play a Barrel of Monkeys. Just for the extra health, because like I said, they probably wanted to aim this to play their deal 14 damage. And now we have a 15-10 that they're going to have to deal with. See, now arguably I would have played the Astor first there. I mean, I know the odds were against them. Banjosaur, ba-dang, 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 ba-dang. The Hollow Hound. I think the Banjosaur should still just win because it's going to draw its other Banjosaur. Yeah, I was going to say, I didn't even need to play anything else, but I probably would have played the King Crush because, you know, he's a boy with the little arms. But yeah, so you can see how this deck can be aggressive if it needs to. It's typical Tempo Hunter, can be aggressive, especially when you're lucky. And can also do huge beastie plays, which is fantastic. And the Hollow Hound, I think, is actually giving it that sustain that it needed to go against these aggressive decks. Let me know in the comments down below if you enjoyed that. I know I did. Have a great rest of your day, and I'll see you in the next one.